Hi, this is CRM Science, and today we're going to show you how to build a household account in Financial Services Cloud. We're in the Wealth Management app on the Accounts tab, and you can see that we have two clients, Sally Smith and Jim Smith. They have recently gotten married, and so now we'd like to build a household account to represent that. We're going to go over to the New Account tab, and we're going to select Household as our record type. We'll name it the Jim and Sally Smith household. Click Save. Now when the screen refreshes, we're actually in a brand new account called the Jim and Sally Smith household. Just to make this super clear, we now have three accounts: Sally Smith's individual client account, Jim's individual client account, and then their joint household account. Let's go back into their household account. We need to define who the people are in this household, meaning who are the people who are going to have a shared financial relationship. So we'll come here to the drop-down window and click Edit Group. At the top of the screen, we'll define who the members are in this household. We have Jim, and we'll click Add a Row and add Sally. Their role in this household: Jim is a client. Sally is also a client. If Sally were not previously a client of ours, she might be considered the spouse, but she is also a client. Now, who is the primary person that we will be communicating with about this account? It's going to be Sally. So we'll make her the primary member. And then primary group is asking, when we roll up the financials to look at a joint financial picture of Jim and Sally, are we doing it in this household or perhaps another group that they belong to? We're going to make this their primary group since it is their household. In this column, activities and objects to roll up, it's asking, what do we want to combine when we look at Jim and Sally's financial picture? Do we want to combine all the tasks related to the two of them? Do we want to look at their goals together jointly? We actually want to do all of these things. So we will select all so that all options selected appears in the window. And then we'll click Save. We'll wait a second for our screen to refresh. And now we can see in the visual here, in the Jim and Sally household, we have Sally as the primary client member that we communicate with, although we can communicate with either at any time. And Jim is also a client and a member of the household. Now, what does it mean that we have selected to roll up all of their information and that they're in a group together? If we come here to the Financial Accounts tab, again, we're on the Household account. We're going to take a look at their joint financial picture, not necessarily joint accounts, but all of the accounts owned by Jim and Sally that are now going to be displayed here together. So we can see that Sally has a 401k at Fidelity. Jim has an IRA at Vanguard. We can see the balances, how long they've been open, and the summary of this financial picture appears here in the top area. So we see their total financial account balance. Neither of them at the moment are under management with us. And we can see the next interaction we'll have with this household account and any last interaction we had. Obviously nothing there yet since we just created this account. And that's how you build a household, to give you an overall view of the financial picture of people who share their financial goals and accounts. Thanks for joining us.